All forms of life must begin. Begin with innocence and helplessness, their purest form. Blossoms bud, eggs hatch, babies are born. Each of these processes are critical to life, yet they are so precious and defenseless. As a child, I loved babies. I thought they were almost magical because they hadn't done anything wrong yet. Babies represented an innocence that at that age I couldn't quite put my finger on, but I was nonetheless struck by how defenseless they were. They couldn't talk back to their parents, and no one blamed them when they wouldn't eat broccoli pieces equivalent to their age. My mom is an anesthesiologist and has always described work stories to me, so when backyard shenanigans became boring, I would get inventive. I constantly begged my mom to bring syringes and gloves home from the hospital so that I could perform surgeries on my baby dolls. Each of my baby dolls was diagnosed with a different disease daily, which needed to be treated. I would love to strategize about how I would go about performing a specific procedure, and I would subject my patients to a few hours of recovery before they would conduct yet another illness. At the heart of this, I was trying to cure my baby dolls of sickness because I felt that it was my duty. At a young age, I was already infatuated with how medicine works and saves lives. We're all asked what we want to be when we grow up, pretty much from the time we are old enough to speak, and the question never really stops being asked. It's when you hear which kid in your kindergarten class wants to be president. When asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would unhesitatingly reply, I want to take care of babies. To this day, my answer to that question has remained the same. I want to help these innocent lives, to help those who are completely defenseless from what life throws at them. I believe that it would be tremendously rewarding to help innocent lives that come into this world already struck by one of life's curveballs. While I have matured from performing fake operations on baby dolls, I still marvel at modern medicine through my science classes in high school and here at CU, which is why I'm majoring in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology. I love to learn about how our bodies are incredibly complex, from varying heights to varying DNA sequences. It's fascinating how just the slightest error in a DNA sequence creates a lifelong crippling disease. I am not sure that I will ever be able to comprehend how intricate human beings are, but I will devote my life to trying. My science classes are leading me onto the path towards medicine and helping others, the path where I can live out my dream. I have been incredibly fortunate to have my mom as a role model in medicine. I have always looked up to her and have aspired to help people just as she has. As a child, I loved to listen to her describe her incredible job, how she spends much of her time saving the lives of others, and I want to do the same. Similarly, I want to spend my time helping innocent babies, the semi-equivalent of baby dolls, who can't handle life's obstacles by themselves. Life is fragile and precious, especially right at its beginning, when it is young and defenseless. I believe that through medicine, I can protect the innocence of the beginnings of life.